Good morning, guys. How are you doing? I'm Sandra with Pen Hands Decor, so we're going to create something kind of cute today. So come on in, say hi, let me know you're here. I hope everyone is having a great morning. It is Monday. It's Monday. Now, yesterday felt like my Monday. So right now, so far, my Monday's going good. So let me know how you're doing. We'll get started in just a second. I'll just wait until I can kind of maybe see one or two people pop on. Guys, enjoy the event yesterday. We had a lot of fun. We had, I think it was like, there was like 31 of us presenters, and they did some amazing projects. Let me just say, they blew it out of the water, and I'm really excited and I'm happy, and we got a lot of different ideas. Some ideas I never even thought of. So just come on in and say hi, and I'm going to stain my board. Not the board, but I'm just going to stain the frame of it. Okay. We'll get that done. Should put something in here to kind of wipe this off with. I don't care if it's perfect. I hope I'm live. I'm not seeing anything right now, so usually someone would have already jumped on. Weird. Crazy, crazy, guys. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Not trying to make a lot of noise, but just trying to get this out. Okay, we're gonna get this over here. All right, so there we go. Hello, Joyce. Finally see somebody. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the edges too. Like I said, I'm not real particular on if it is good or not, but we're just gonna kind of put a little bit on there. All right. Well, this is unusual today. All right, so let me dry this. Sometimes Facebook decides to push us out, and sometimes they're like, no. Let me just kind of go around the edges here. I do need to get some more of my burnt umber, because I really love that stuff. Hello, Witchcraft, how are you? Okay, so we're just going to kind of paint in the inside here. We're not really going to paint all the way in. We don't have to. Just in case some of this might show, it'll be covered. All right, so now let's go ahead and dry it. So this little frame came from Hobby Lobby. It was on sale when I got it. Sorry guys, it's got the bottom here. Let me get a little bit more out. There we go. That should do it. I'm just trying to kind of make that less see-through. I love going to Hobby Lobby and like picking up their clearance frames like this. Okay. Get that off there. Hello, Marianne. How are you? I think that's how you say your name, Marianne. All right. That's good. All right, so what we're gonna do, actually, let's go ahead and get our material in here. So we're using a little bit, it's not the one, I don't believe. We're using a little bit of this homespun. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna put this down. We're gonna be Mod Podging this down. So it's gonna look like that. So let me grab this, let me grab my Mod Podge. We're just gonna do section by section. With the material, I mean, it's easier to do that way, in my opinion anyway. With paper, it's kind of hard to kind of bend the paper up and then, you know, Mod Podge underneath, because sometimes it'll wrinkle or it'll mess up the paper. So I try not to do that with paper. So we're just gonna lay this in here. Kind of smooth it out. You guys see what I'm doing? Hello, Diane. How are you? Hello, Jerry. Come on in, guys. You know, FB is not playing right and not pushing me out for some reason. They've been doing that for a little while. And that hurts our numbers and everything when they do that. I've seen a lot of people tell me, I didn't even know you were live. I'm like, I was. I just want to make sure I get all the spots. Okay. And we just keep going. I don't want to stretch it too much because I think I cut it just a little too long here. And if I don't stretch it, it'll fit perfectly. If I do stretch it, then it's going to go over the sides. And I don't want that to happen. So we're just going to lay it down. A little bit more. Okay. I think that will work. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Susan. Okay. It was almost a little too long, but it's fine. Okay, so there we go. Make sure the hanger is up here. So let's dry this. Are you guys having a good Monday? Yesterday felt like my Monday. Hello, Mary. How are you? My car decided it wasn't going to start when I was headed to church. And it was one thing after another all day. Okay, I think that is good. So we have the material, so it's going to go like this. I love this material, I really do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to make a little lamb, sheep, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we have, excuse me, we have this little heart here, which came from Dollar Tree. And we also have, so this came on it. So it's like the password. And then you write your password down and hang it on your wall or whatever. So I took that off, but we're going to use that too. Okay, so what we're going to do is with this is we have a fleece blanket that I've been kind of cutting on. So we're going to put this on here. We're going to cover up this heart. It's a pretty simple project, I think. It's going to be really cute. Okay, so turn it over. Let me just kind of, I don't want a whole bunch on the back side. So we're gonna have to cut it down just a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just start gluing this down, okay? And we're gonna leave a little space. Let's see. I'll probably leave it like over here so we can kind of stuff it a little bit. And then we'll tack it back in just a minute. Let me actually, my scissors. Let's go ahead and just kind of trim this down. I hate cutting this because it just goes everywhere, but I think it's really cute though. Okay, so we're just kind of trimming it down because I don't think we're going to need this much. All right, there we go. So now we're just going to start gluing it together. Let's kind of scoot this, ouch. I have to kind of go like that. I think it's gonna be cute. At least I hope it will. And we will be taking the excess off, I think. I mean, at least some of it. We don't have to do the whole thing, but we do have to do some of it. So we're gonna start back over here because we're gonna leave like this open right here. This way we can get it stuffed. Okay. Right there, I guess that'll work. What are you doing, Bubba? Okay. So it's like that. Cute, huh? All right, so we're going to take a little bit of stuffing. We're just going to just kind of I'm not gonna like stuff it completely full, but we do want a little bit of stuffing. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we got enough down here as well. I think we're stuffing it a little more than what I was thinking, but I think it'll be okay. Okay. So now we're going to flip it back over. And now we're going to glue the rest of it down. Ow. Make sure you watch out because that glue will come through that. Let's just lay these down. Protect my fingers. Okay. I think that's super cute. There we go. All right, so now what we need to do is I need to fix this area right here. Okay. We're just gonna kind of pull that tight because it was kind of loose. Hey Shireen, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Hello, Cruz. All right, so let's maybe, I don't think we're gonna really cut anything off. We're just gonna kind of tuck this down because it does kind of need to be kind of pulled a little bit. And while we're at it, we're gonna just kind of glue this down. Okay, all right. I think that's cute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it upside down, okay? Make sure the hanger's, yeah, the hanger's right there. So it's gonna be like that. Okay, I'm not gonna glue it on yet because I wanna make sure I get it in the right spot. So we are going to, I just went ahead and cut this out so I didn't have to do it on the live because I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it in the right, you know, cut right. Okay, let's just lay this down. I should have just kept that on there is what I should have done. Because now it's gonna be fun trying to get it all lined out. Ouch. Okay, so we're just gonna glue this because we will kind of stuff that as well. Okay. Let me see here. How am I gonna do this? All right. So it should be good to just lay it down. I think this is going to be really cute. And we're not going to turn, I don't think we're going to turn this inside out. I think we're just going to leave this the way it is. Just glue it and put a little bit of stuffing in it. I'm gonna have to get that glue off there. Hello, is it Cynthia? Hello, Tammy, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna get this off of here. Okay, so now we have just a little bit. I should have probably left a little bit more than that, but just gonna let that kind of dry for a second so it doesn't come apart. So let me see if I can get, probably should have left it bigger. Because it's that other corner that we got, or that ear that we got to get into. Without busting the seams. Okay, so like that. Oh, thank you, Mary. I think it's gonna be cute too. Just a little bit of imagination. That's all you gotta have when it comes to crafting. Think outside the box. Okay. So did everybody watch the our event yesterday? What'd you think about it? Are you guys wanting to see more events? Because I do have another one that I'm planning. I don't know when exactly it's going to be, but there's going to be another one. Yeah, that just needed to be filled in right there. Thank you, Tammy. It's already sold. It's already been sold. Okay, so we're gonna, while I'm able to still stuff it, or not stuff it, glue it together. Let's do that really quick. Hello, Kenzie. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so we'll have to get all this glue off of here, but okay. Ow, that went on the other side. Hello, Linda. Just trying to get this glue off here so it doesn't mess it up. I didn't cut it open. Okay. Well, I have lots of glue back here, so I couldn't use this side. Okay. It's the thing about the felt. Everything sticks to it. Okay, so there's, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay, so I kind of want to move. Probably shouldn't have filled this so full here. Trying to move a little bit of the stuffing. Let's see, up a little bit because it's going to lay on that, the bottom part of that heart. So I kind of wanted it that flat. This is gonna bug me, guys. I guess I could use a marker if I have to kind of cover it up. Because it's not letting me pull it off. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that on there like it's gonna look like that. We're probably gonna have to go down a little more with it. Maybe something like that. Okay. Let me just look. Let's see, I have a black marker. I had it earlier. What did I do with it? Set this down here because that's gonna bug me if I don't get that taken care of. Or maybe I can just use a little bit of black paint. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We're gonna get this glue off of here. Somehow, that's bothering me. Okay, so I think it's gonna go like that. I can go ahead probably and glue that down the way I want it. And then we'll just put the whole thing on the board. Thank you, Tammy. I am making a little lamb, and we made it from a heart from Dollar Tree. We used a little fleece blanket, wrapped it up in that, and then we stuffed it for the body. And then I cut out the head from felt, and then I stuffed that. Isn't that cute? Okay. So let's make sure this part here is good to go. Just want to make sure it's stable. So that's what we did so far, and we just lined this Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby board with some material. That's it. And there we go. And it's gonna sit there, but I'm also gonna glue the back of the head onto the board as well, just for added like securement or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what I was gonna do, so we're just gonna kind of dress it up a little bit. So we're gonna use a little Dollar Tree flower. Thank you, Kim. Okay. I think we're gonna stick that like right there. And I just took some felt, and we're gonna make some little legs with it. Let's see. Oops. So we have to bring it up just a tad bit more. And we're just gonna glue these down onto the board. So let's do that. Try to keep them in the place that I had them. You're not perfect. Hello, Ann. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Okay, one more. There's that. They're not probably in the perfect place, but it'll work. At least you'll know what they are, at least I hope. Okay. So there, we have the little legs. Now, we could probably go ahead and glue this down. It wouldn't hurt. That's so cute. Okay. Let me make sure I have enough glue. All right. Come on, get in there. Come on. This thing is not wanting to work right. Okay, well, that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, so let me stand up. Smush him down. I think it's cute. Thank you, Mary. Okay. That's adorable. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let me grab a little bit of black paint. Sorry, I have to shake these. Some of these are almost empty. But it's like, I still have just a little bit left. I'm just gonna kind of touch up that where that glue is because that's really bugging me. Just kind of hide that glue there. Okay. All right, that's cute. A little bit over here. Okay. I think that looks a lot better. Okay. All right, so what we have is I have a little doily that I want to kind of dress her up a little bit. So I kind of wanted a little something at the top here. I know y'all are afraid. Don't cut that doily. But it's okay. It'll be okay. All right. So we're just gonna kind of tuck that in, like she's got a little hat or bonnet or whatever you want to call it on. I should have glued all that down right this minute. Okay. Let me see if I can't get this tucked down in there. Ouch. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what it looks like. Try not to burn my fingers. Thank you, Shireen, I appreciate that. Hang on, this is not working with me. She's gonna be a dressed up one. All right, so we've got that. Let's give her some cute little eyes. We might even do little earrings. I don't know, you know. We're just gonna kind of play around and see what we like. Ow. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have these little bitty ones that we're gonna put in as well. So I'm probably just gonna do like a little dab right here. Stick that in. Okay. Do another little dab. Oop, that's more than a dab, but it should hold it. Scoot over. There we go. Okay. There we go, guys. So far, right? She's cute. And I thought about doing, and I don't know if I want to do this at the top or just kind of give her like a little, I don't know. Since we got the flower there, I don't know. We'll think about that because I'm trying to think maybe do something like that. We'll see. Okay. So now we need to give it a little nose. Actually, let me see this. It's not going to be white. It's not going to be off-white, but let's kind of curve this around. We don't need that pointy. Okay, stick that there. Oh my gosh, that's cute. All right, we'll just go ahead and stick that on there. Okay, 1 second. Let me get just a little piece. That might be too long. See if I can do this without getting glue everywhere. If I could glue something down, I will glue it down. I do not like to sew. I mean, I will, but I'm not crazy about sewing. Oh my goodness. Hello, Virginia. Okay, so now we are going to, let's work with a little bit of greenery. Okay, let's not. Let's get our little clippers. Our little clippers. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's move that out of the way. We could take this, kind of go up underneath her little hat. We could just kind of maybe maybe glue all these down. This way you don't see the ends of the stem. Okay. So this has got a little bit of greenery, and we're going to do a sunflower or two. Maybe, let me see. This one's smaller. Let me see if I can find a couple little bitty ones. Give me 1 second, because I think those are a little too big. Let me look. I know I have smaller ones. I just gotta look through here and see if I can find them. There's one there. Let's see. I have another one. At least another one. We could put a couple of the sunflowers down at the bottom. I might do a little bit of moss. So I'm picking off this. This came from Hobby Lobby, and I had like 2 or 3 of them. So I've just been kind of picking my sunflowers off of that. I don't use garlands like, normal people use garlands. I get a garland and I'm like, oh, I can use that for a long time. See, I didn't even take it out of the little package yet. It's still, but I've had them for a while. Okay. Let me just kind of hold this here for a second, because I need to see what I'm doing. Oops. Wish I had another little one, but I don't. I feel like it needs to be bigger than that one, but I just fear that this is a little too big. Maybe I can stick. Maybe I could do it like that. Yes, better use of money. I agree. But that's what I usually do, because I mean, it's in a sense kind of buying the sunflowers in bulk, honestly, because that's what you're doing. Oops, did the wrong thing. Just over here, not burn myself. I have some little bling that we could put little earrings on. You can just dress her all the way up. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get in this drawer right here. Let me see what I have as far as little blings. Oh goodness. We may use, those are too small. I mean, why not, right? Let me just stick these on there and you guys decide if we should do this or not. We could totally take it off if it doesn't look right. Let me know what you think about the earrings, yes or no? I think it's cute, actually. Yes. Okay, I think it's cute. All right. Okay. Oh, I thought you said, yeah. Oh, too big. Whoops, I already got them on. Or at least I got one on. let me see. Hang on. What about, these are smaller. I didn't see these. Yes, these are small. Oh, good Lord. These are smaller. Oh my gosh. That better? Because then we have the little bitty ones, but I'm thinking those are going to be too tiny. Okay, so that's a lot smaller than that. See the difference? So I'm thinking that'll be cute. Okay. Come on, come on. Get that right there and get that glued back on. Okay. I don't need that much. I don't even know if that's where you would put earrings on one. Looks good with her earrings. She's dressed up. She is dressed up. Okay. All right, so let's do, let's paint. Let's see if I can take this off. No, we're going to use this side. So we're going to paint over this because it has the little pound sign and I don't want to see that. So we're just going to paint the whole thing. Let me scoot this over so I don't get paint everywhere. I think it covered that pretty well. Let's just dry it. You like the bigger ones? Yeah, don't compete with their eyes. That's true. Okay. So now we have this. Let's scoot this over here just for a second. Let me gather up some of my little letters. Ooh. And we need to paint these letters. Actually, where's my tape? Oh my goodness, hold on one second. Let me grab my tape. I think I have my life together and then I realize I don't. It is my tape. My kids run off with it. There we go. Okay. Sometimes I find rolls of tape laying around. It's like, that's my tape. Okay. So the easiest way that I found to paint little, like when you're painting a bunch of like little letters or whatever, is to get some tape. You want to stick it to your table with the sticky side up, and then you're just going to start laying your letters down. So make sure you got them the way you're going to put them on the project though, because you don't want to have to go back and repaint the other side. All right, so let's grab, I think we're going to do the white. And it'll kind of bring out the nose. What end do I have this one here? Do I have to shake you too? No, you're good. You're good. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little brush, and we're just going to paint them white. I kind of had to make an O because I had, oh, that's my felt. I don't want to put it on that. I had, I needed 2 O's. Well, I had 1 O and then a bunch of Q's. So I'm in there with scissors trying to cut the little part out of the Q so it will look like an O. And I don't think it did too bad. Got black in there. I didn't want to do that. So now I'm going to have to paint this one a second time. Let's see. Here. Let me dry it. Because if not, it's just going to continue to look bad. Ooh. I don't break everything. Oh my goodness. Quit. Okay. All right, let's try it. Hi, Phyllis. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take a piece of tape. I think we're gonna lay it. Make sure it's gonna be straight. I don't need it to be off. Okay, and then we can hopefully put these on straight. And it's gonna say Lamb of God. Oh, look at there. See, I did do the wrong side on the B. That's okay. We'll take care of it. See, I have a safety pin. Here we go. I usually keep this safety pin next to me because when stuff like this happens, if I get too much paint inside, I can kind of go in there and clean it out. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to readjust this. Maybe not. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now if I can get this down without sticking it onto the tape. We're going to use this glue here. I'm hoping that that will work. Try not to get very much out. Ooh. Whoa. Goodness. Okay. Well, just kind of move that all around. Hold on. Sorry, guys. They're gonna bark. Come on. Come on. Come on. You like to go out there and start trouble. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We don't have too much more to do. And then she will be done. Okay. So where's my M? There it is. So let's take a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to squeeze too hard because I'm scared. No, no. No, no. It's supposed to dry clear, but I still don't like to have glue sticking out. Come on, there we go. Ooh, that's a lot of glue in there. It'll be fine. Okay, so here's my makeshift O. I was like, I'm gonna put this on here, so I'm just going to figure out a way to make that O work, or that Q work. All right, guys, we almost have this done. I'm hoping this is straight. Oh, I should scoot that over just a little bit. I'm running out of room here. Okay. Get back on here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Perfect. As long as the letters stay on there, we're good, because it looks like it's, I gotta get the glue off there, but there we go. It says Lamb of God. I'm scared to kind of mess with it too much while it's still setting up. But stuff like that bugs me. Don't start barking. Don't start barking. No. You're okay. They hear the 12 o'clock siren, so they want to go out there and bark. And my dog is the Houdini dog. Hang on a second. They figured out a way to get out. Hey, come on, come on. Let's get a treat. Come on. Minnie, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get a treat. Come on. You are some crazy dogs. Now they're looking at me like, where's my treat? So I put the dog door back down on there, but I left it like open up like this far. And my red heeler just fixed it. I mean, like he raised it up and they all took off. I was like, really? He's too smart for his own good. All right, so there we go. I think that's okay. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna put it like that. I think that'll be really cute. What do you guys think? So let's take that off. I move baby. I thought about doing some bling on this too, but I don't want to like, at the same time I don't want to like do too much, you know? I think it's cute just the way it is. I think the only bling that we need, honestly, is what is on the earrings. Okay, so we need to glue this down. Yeah, babe. So we're gonna put this right here. Ow. I just want to make sure I get it like all the way down, but I don't want to bend it or snap it or anything, so. This is so cute. Maybe I want to do, I don't know, should I do like a little flower on it? But is that straight? Yeah, it's not coming off or anything. It just felt like it was, when I showed it, it looked like it was kind of crooked, but I don't think it is. So there's that. I don't know if I'm gonna do maybe a little bit of moss down here and with a little flower. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we leave it alone? Should we be done with it? I really kind of wanted to add something here, but no. Should we add another flower? What do you guys think? Oh, we didn't get the we didn't get our little tie. What did I do with that? Oh, because I wanted to do this. That's why. Well, that is why. Because I did want the jute rope, but I think it was just too much jute. Right there. That's cuter. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. I don't know why I keep still wanting to put a flower on it. Okay, so we got that. Here was the little jute one that I made. No. No, we don't want that. Okay, let me see. Let me just kind of tuck this up. Let's do that. Let's cut this. Let's cut this one. I think she's really cute. Now, do we need anything else? Oop. I don't know what that was. Okay. What do you guys think? Does she need anything else, or is she good the way she is? Should we add another flower? I was gonna do a little bit of moss. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to just keep getting up and down. I'm just thinking of different things as I go that I didn't already have pulled out. No, then you won't be able to see her little legs. What do you guys think? Moss, no moss? I'm not sure. I don't know, I mean, it's all stuck to everything. Let me just see. There's a small flower. I don't think so. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think I need to add this? Or should we just be done with it? Because I am undecided. I mean, it kind of looks cute, but then at the same time, I kind of feel like she doesn't need it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. You don't have to put much, just a little bit. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. I think she turned out really cute. Okay, so let's get all the moss out of here because it's all collecting up at the top. And then it's hard to get out of that fleece, so we don't want it We don't want that up in the fleece. Just kind of push it to the bottom here. Just a little piece right here. Okay. I think it's really cute. Just want to be able to see her little legs. And it did cover up one of them because one of them was, I cut a little short. So that did kind of cover up a little spot that I was looking at earlier. Come on. Just trying to make this look a little, there we go. Okay, I think she's done. What do you guys think? I think she is done. I think she looks cute. She's all dressed up. She's got little earrings on. She's so cute. I don't really think we need to do anything else unless we do just a little piece of, let's see here, greenery coming out of here maybe. I should probably do maybe a couple. Oh no. I don't know, guys. Okay, we might do that. Hold that down just for a second. After that, I think we're done. Huh. Thank you, Shireen. Okay, she's done. We're gonna leave her alone now. We're going to leave her alone. Okay, I think she's cute. There we go. Okay, that is our little lamb. I think she's adorable. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I created her. I had fun. And I will see you guys. I'm not going to be live tomorrow, but I'll be live Wednesday morning, and we'll come up with something else cute to make. Hang on a second, I'll clean this up here, right here. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Good night, or good day.